How many more we have?
One more left. It's a 7-day series. We've been giving tips and tricks for how to not just enhance your business, but enhance your life.
Right, because business and personal, guys, they all go together, right? If your personal life's jacked up, it's hard to have your business life just flying and streaming great, right? They're all tied together. So today, I'm excited because we're going to be talking about goal setting, and I love goal setting. I love measuring progress. I love seeing people grow, people develop, and all that too. But hey guys, tomorrow, I know we have one more left after today, but do you guys want us to continue doing this? Is this helping people? And if so, if you do want us to continue doing this, right below, be like, yes, keep doing this. Do it twice a week, do it 5 times a week, do it once a week, do it once a month. Give us your insight because we're here for you. We're here to help you. And I hopefully this is encouraging you. We still have a lot going on in the world with the virus and all this other stuff. So we're like a family. We love helping each other out. We love encouraging. And you're going to hear about goal setting today and accountability and partnerships and all that kind of stuff. And that's what we're doing right now, right here. So if you're enjoying this, write below, comment below how many times a week, how many times a month you want us to do this. Mm-hmm. And we'll go back and we'll check them all out. And we'll go through our emails and we'll see what's a good fit for everybody. Because we do want to continue this. Maybe not every single day because we have jobs and work and all that kind of stuff too, but we want to be here for you guys as a family. We want to be here to help you guys out. So,
better yet though, share stories with us. If you've decluttered or if you found your passion, let us know. We want to hear what's going on.
100%. I hope you guys got something out of yesterday's, right?
Yesterday was a good day. We were talking about purpose, your passion, your dreams, how everything that you care about, there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
And we really encouraged you to discover what that thing might be, what that passion burning in your heart is. And then today we're going to take it a step farther and talk about how you can take that passion, set a goal, and reach it.
Yeah. And maybe you missed yesterday. Maybe you missed the last 5, and this is your very first one. Guys, you can go to our YouTube channel, Flippin Experts, leave the G off, Flippin Experts. Go to our YouTube channel, just watch them all, right? What else you got going on? Let's be honest. I see a lot of y'all sitting on the couch. Some of you don't even know you got your camera on and it's turned around. I can see you right now. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, guys, if you missed one and you're like, man, I don't know what they talked about yesterday, but today's was awesome, go check us out on YouTube. There's still stuff on here, Facebook and Instagram and all that. So check us out. But what do you want to talk about, Kelsey, when we're talking about goal setting?
So it's important to know where you're going. You have to have a destination in mind because then that's how you can break it down and actually get there. Yeah. If you just have this dream on your heart but you never do anything about it, nothing's going to change. Yes, it's just a dream, but you can take your dream and put it into action and make it happen.
Because a lot of dreams, I'll wake up from having a dream and I don't even remember what I dreamed about. I'm like, man, I had this awesome dream last night. And you're like, what's it about? And I'm like, I don't remember. Because why? I didn't write it down. I didn't tell someone. I didn't say, hey, hold me accountable to this dream I have in my heart, like you said. So, guys, this doesn't have to be like a once-in-a-lifetime dream. This could be a goal, a dream for the next quarter, for the next month, for my family. A dream can be anything. It can be, I want to be a better parent. That's a big one, right? I want to be a better spouse. I want to start a new business, right? There's a lot of people right now at home with what's going on in the world start new businesses. And I love seeing all the new stuff already coming out. And I'm like, man, people are having time at home to dream and then actually implement because we're always so busy in life. Like this time has been great for them. So Kelsey nailed it on the head. What is your end goal? And purpose, the reason you were created, the next thing on your plate. I've already accomplished this, Paul. I've done this. My next thing is this. What is that? Oh, I'm gonna sit here.
Comment below. What's your dream? What's
Comment
your
below.
Goal? And
Greg, I see you. Comment below, buddy. What's your next
Dina's
goal?
on too.
Dina, what's your goal? Come on. I don't see anybody typing. Oh, I see them typing now. Here they go.
Well, it's okay to keep your dream in your heart too. I think.
Get it out. Get it out. Tell people about it.
But also, your dream can be business related. It can be personal. I know we take time every year to sit down as a family and write out our goals for our family for the year, for the next 5 years. And it really helps us get our thoughts organized.
And it's we talk about be still and figure all this stuff out. And when you actually start writing it all out, you're going to go, that one's really not the top 3. This one isn't the top 3. This needs to be the top 3, and it's not. And guys, once you know that those are your top 3, top 5, top 1, now we have to evaluate what does that look like when we get there. Okay? This is where a lot of people mess up in goal setting. They don't say, why am I doing this? Hey, my goal is, I'll tell you one of mine. One of my goals is to own a mountain house that's bought for, paid for. Anybody that I like, so you better get on my good side, I can let go stay in it for free. Mm-hmm. They don't pay for anything. People, I can bless their families, I can bless their marriages. Hey guys, here's a cabin, go stay here for the weekend, and you and the wife just have a great time. How many people would that bless? So that's one of mine. So I gotta say, okay, when do I wanna accomplish that? And then why do I wanna accomplish that? Well, my why is so important because when times get tough or when I'm not staying true to my goal to hit it, the why comes in and it says, okay, because you wanna bless families. Because you want a place where your family can go. Like one of my sisters, guys, has like a bunch of kids. Do you think she has time to plan a vacation, pay for a vacation, do this? No, but if I can help establish that, that's my why. So do you guys hear that passion behind my why? So
it'll fuel you and keep you going.
Yes. Kelsey nailed it. It's going to keep me going to hit that goal. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's something easy. Maybe it's something like fitness related.
Yeah, so let's say I wanted to lose 10 pounds. I've got a goal in sight, but not only that.
Maybe you don't need to lose 10 pounds.
Thank you, honey.
No worries.
We all want to be healthy though.
Yes.
So if your goal is to get fit, be healthy, whatever it might be, you've got a great end goal, but you have to break it down into small steps that are attainable so you can finally reach that big goal at the end.
Yeah.
And I think that's the next step. The most important thing is once you have that goal, actually taking time to break it down into small pieces.
Right.
To make it attainable.
And on that side, but on the other side is mindset, right? Our mindset. Because why do I want to lose 10 pounds? Well, because when I have this weight on, I feel sluggish. I feel not as beautiful or not as sexy as I could. The dress doesn't fit me the way it should.
You shouldn't be putting dresses on anyways.
I'm not putting a dress on. I'm trying to get in these women's mind. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to get in there, man. I've been in there once or twice. It is scary.
Fitness is
Stay
for
out.
everybody.
But fitness is for everybody. But what is your why behind it? So I feel healthy. So I look good.
So I have more energy to run around with my kids.
I feel like I glow a little bit better when I can fit in that nice dress. Mm-hmm. So I can stay fit for my kids. So I stay healthy and keep my heart and my life, everything working properly. That's the why. So now when Kelsey says, now you take that end goal and you say, okay, if it's a 60-day goal, right? Let's just say it's a 60-day goal. You now say, this is the end goal in 60 days. Mm-hmm. I want to backtrack this whole thing and say, okay, if it's 10 pounds over 60 days, how much weight do you have to lose?
Probably healthy is what, a pound a week?
You got to break it down, right?
Break it down.
So all you're saying is 60 days, 10 pounds, divide that up. I need to lose this much per day. So now you kind of know your steps, right? Your steps are kind of ordered, right? If I do this, 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 and this. And then you have to take it to another level and say, okay, how do I prepare my brain, my lifestyle to lose those 10 pounds? Or to buy my next house, or to renovate my first deal. Okay, well, if I'm gonna go to the gym, right? I need to get a gym membership. You're not just gonna show up at the gym day one and be like, I'm gonna work out. Like, you gotta go set up a gym membership, right? Mm-hmm. You have to get rid of all the junk food in the fridge and freezer. Yeah. That's the hard part. You have to go shopping for healthy food to replace that. You gotta get your clothes ready. You might not have fitness clothes that you like, make you feel good, right? And you gotta get them washed and get them set out and they're ready for the next morning.
And you can't do it all at once or you're going to burn out. So it's important to take it step by step by step to get to your end goal. For us, we renovate houses. Yep. And we can't just buy a house, run into it, and start demoing walls without having a plan.
We can't even go buy it without having a plan first, to be honest.
We can't, no.
So somebody shoots us a deal.
Mm-hmm. And we have the end goal in sight. We want to make a broken down home beautiful so a family can move in. We also want to make profit for ourselves so we can make money too. Yep. So we've got a great end goal.
And then we just got to figure out how to get there, right? We got to say, okay, do the numbers make sense to buy the home? And then once we buy the home, what? We got to figure out all the renovate. There's a million different facets in there. It's a very strategic, okay, renovation started, renovation's done, housekeeping comes in, photography comes, and you just lay out the process. So guys, whatever it is for you, I want to be a better spouse. How hard is that to lay out? Okay, 2 days a week I want to have a date with my wife or my husband. So I have to what? Change my mindset, set that time apart. I need to go to the grocery store. I need to go buy a little picnic basket.
That's a great idea.
I need to, hey, maybe I'm already thinking about this.
There we go. I like it.
But the steps have to be laid out. Okay, you can't wing the steps. Would you guys agree? You can't say my end goal is here and then I might go to the gym tomorrow. I might go clean out the fridge. Like, no. You have to say, okay, day one, if it's a 60-day plan, I'm going to start my 60 days in 3 days because I need 3 days to prepare mentally. I need to go to get the supplies. I need to clean out the fridge. I need to get my gym clothes. I need to get my gym membership. And then you start, right?
So right now, write down your goal is.
I'm seeing some pop up right now.
What your steps can be are. So my
Flip
goal
24 houses this year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Accumulate 10 rental properties this year. And of course, and of course have Paul coach me.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good goal, Greg. 24.
We'll definitely help with that.
That's 2 a month, man. See, people go, I can't do 24 houses in a year. And I'm like, you're looking at the end goal, which you have to. But then you say, okay, there's 12 months in a year. Okay? Boom. Now it's only 2 a month. Isn't that a lot easier to bite and swallow? Like, oh, I only got to do 2 a month?
Giant 24.
Yeah, giant 24. And then you go, okay, there's 4 weeks in a month. So I only need to get 1 house every 2 weeks. Like, you have 80 plus hours to find 1 house.
You can do it.
You can do it, Greg. And Greg, I appreciate you, buddy. Love you. I'll be happy to coach you. So just hit me up privately and we'll get that taken care of. But other people are putting in stuff. I love this. My goal is to clean out storage unit. I feel you. I feel you.
We're going back to decluttering day.
Decluttering day. It hit him good. Come on. But hey guys, do you understand now? Let's just do a quick synopsis if that's okay. Like, figure out the end goal and the why behind it. Why do I want this? Is it really what you want? Are you really going to feel the way you want to feel when you get it? Or is it just something you're chasing because somebody else has it? Is it something you really want for you?
Is it meant for you?
And when you get there, when you have that feeling you want, okay? Once you say, yes, that's it, that's my goal, I'm going after it. Now let's work backwards like Kelsey said, right? Let's go backwards and say, how do we break this big goal down? Guys, losing 10 pounds is a big deal. Doing 24 houses this year, it's a big deal.
Depending on the size of your storage unit and what's all in it, that's a big deal too.
That's right. That's
you
right.
should have seen my tiny closet the other day.
Yes. But guess what? Then when you break it down, like the storage unit, hey, no problem. I'm going to spend an hour on it a day for the next 7 days. Is that doable? Isn't that a lot easier than saying, all right, it's going to take me a day, day and a half, and you're already having those negative thoughts of how hard it's going to be versus, hey, from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day this week, and at the end of the week, guess what? It's done. It's done. And it was easy because you broke it down. So the 24 houses, we broke that down. Now you broke it down even smaller and said, okay, and then keep those in front of you. See how Greg just spoke it? It's a proven fact. If you write down goals and you speak it, you're more likely to accomplish them.
Can I tell on you?
Do it. I don't know what you're telling me. But wait, hold on, guys.
Paul, your mirror.
Yeah, sure.
So
I look
Paul
good in the mirror,
has
she
his goals
said.
written down, and they're on the bathroom mirror. So it's the first thing he sees when he wakes up in the morning. And I think that's so cool. It's a great reminder of what he's reaching after and the steps he has to take to get there.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll put them in my truck. Not over my speedometer. I do need to see how fast I'm going. But like over those other gauges that I don't really know what are, I put them there too. And guys, I don't just see those in the morning. I see them at night, right? When I'm brushing my teeth and I'm evaluating my day as I'm brushing my teeth going, did I hit them? Did I get closer? Did I get closer? Because guess what? As long as you're getting closer and you're making momentum is what you're doing, right? You do it day one, then you're like, oh. Then you do it day two and you're like, oh, I'm feeling this, and then all of a sudden what? It just snowballs and momentum starts flowing And then you're starting to like tell some friends like, oh my gosh, I got 6 houses already. I wasn't supposed to have 6 houses yet. But I guess what? I did it in a month and a half.
Yep.
That's 1 a week. I have 2 weeks.
Woohoo.
And then guess what? You go from 24 to 40 houses in a year. Guys, all things are possible. Number 1, believe in yourself. You can do this. It doesn't matter if it's lose weight, clean out a storage unit, get houses. If it's personal, if it's business, it doesn't matter. You put your mind to it. You figure out the why behind it, and then you start taking action steps. Just work backwards from the goal. If it's I want to have $1 million by the time I'm 25, $1 million, you're 20 right now, you got 5 years. Break down how much money you need to make every year. Break it down per month, break it down per week, break it down per day. And then you can break it down per hour and say, I need to make $28 an hour. Isn't that a lot easier than I need to make $1 million in the next 5 years? That's my goal.
Absolutely.
I may need to make $28 an hour. I don't even know if that's right math, guys. I'm just saying. So Kelsey.
So I think you hit on the next step, though.
What's that?
You've got the goal, you've got your steps in order, but you have to check yourself along the way. You need check-in points where you can check your progress, see where you're at, see what's working, see what's not working, and make adjustments along the way too.
Yeah, because if something's not working, or guess what? We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Maybe you get halfway to your goal and you're like, that's really not what I needed. That's really not what I wanted. What I really wanted was to probably do this instead. And you shift it. You're not losing everything that you've already done, right? Everything we do in the past has made us who we are today.
Yep, it's prepared you for right now.
Everything. Like I look at even the hard times I went through in the past and I'm like, man, that was terrible and this is terrible. We even make jokes about certain stuff, but it's like, it reminds us, number 1, don't make the same mistake. But number 2, where we've come from and how far we've gone. Like when you get 5 pounds down out of your 10, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good, right? When you go work out and it goes from like twice a week to 3 times a week and then you're at 5 days a week, you're going to be like crushing it. I wonder if everybody can see, what's up, and you start getting confident, right?
And it's okay if your goal has to change. Maybe your goal is 30 houses, but you realize, realistically, I'm probably going to get 15 this year. That's okay. Or it could be the opposite. I'm going to get 60 this year. I'm crushing these goals.
Right.
That's okay too.
Yeah, but I think you nailed it too when you said, check yourself on the way, have accountability. Guys, coaches do that, mentors do that. You have to, in my opinion, you have to have somebody holding you accountable. It's so easy to fall off the bandwagon and then nobody helps you get back up. So have a coach in your life, have somebody that can help you. What else, Kelsey?
A good motivator.
I wrote this down earlier this morning, guys. How many times a day are you seeing your goals? Kelsey mentioned I have some on my mirror. I said I have some on my truck. How many times are they in front of you? Okay? Keep them in front of you. Yes. The more you see them, your brain, you have to understand your brain is just constantly going. And then guess what? When you hit one of them and you draw that line through it, it's scientifically proven that when you check that it's done, or you draw a line through that 10 pounds and you go, I'm going to do 7 more. Like,
it feels good.
Like you were talking about, I don't know what it was called, endorphins or whatever they are.
Endorphins
start going off in your brain and your body, and you feel great. So this is the last thing we're going to finish up with, and this is, Kelsey hits me with this all the time.
I know what it is.
Hit me with it.
You have to celebrate your wins. I think that's where you're going with that, right?
It is. You have to celebrate your wins, okay? Greg, if you get 2 houses this month,
woohoo!
That's a win. You're on track. Even if you got 1,
you're
still winning. You're like, because that's creating wealth for you and your family, right? That's bringing income in. So it's still a win. For me, I have a hard time at this because
it really does.
I'll sell a house and crush the profit margins, save money on the renovations, like a huge win. And I'm like, this is awesome, blah, blah, blah. And like 5 minutes later, I'm on the next deal.
30 seconds. You're usually on the next deal before
that one's even done.
You even have a second to celebrate.
Like I don't even go to closings anymore, so social distancing isn't hurting me. They do all of ours are mail-aways. They mail it to my house, I sign it. Actually, they email it to me, I sign it, and then they FedEx it overnight back. So like social distancing, no problem.
But you have to take that time to celebrate your accomplishments, to even just reflect on all you've been through, all you've done, and then get ready to go to what's next.
Yeah. And I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, Pray for me a little bit, Because otherwise, I'd be celebrating all the time, guys. And that's my excuse, Kelsey.
What?
I would be celebrating nonstop because I have you.
Aww.
I have the horses. I have Bear. I have all the blessings God has given us.
There's a lot to celebrate.
Real estate's doing amazing right now. People think it's the opposite, but it's not. It's going great. Everything's great. So that was my excuse. I'd just be celebrating all the time. And I guess it's good if I celebrate all the time. Yes?
There's balance to everything, right, guys?
Oh, she got it.
Find your balance.
Guys, we love you. We hope that this helped you break down goal setting and figuring out the why. The why is what keeps you on track and keeps you motivated. So, anything else, Kelsey?
That's all we've got today. Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to check in tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. for
The last one of the 7 days. We love you guys. Stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow at 10:30.